always have trouble with the first line.
Of dialogue?
Yeah, that very first line is tricky, you know? Like, you really have to hook the audience or else they'll get bored. Let's write it last.
It's not that hard. We should just write it first.
There are certain ways I write scripts, okay? And this is one of my trusted techniques.
Trusted techniques. Like your obsessive habit of over-outlining.
You mean planning the story in advance? If you don't, you'll end up with a disorganized mess like the plays you write.
Or the chaos in this house.
Yeah, sorry. Clean houses and babies are mutually exclusive.
Is this a beatboxing radish?
Yeah, she freaking loves that thing.
Oh. Where's the baby? Is she sleeping?
Yes, thank God. Don't start, okay? Emma already tells me I don't spend enough time with her. Now, let's get started.
Oh, brother, we're not writing this play your way, are we? I've seen your obsessive outlines, you breaking down every individual atom of the scene. You ruin the creativity when you beat it to death with outlines.
Sean Coyne's story grid. Insult it all you like, but it works.
Do I need to remind you why I'm here? Hey, Heather, I'm writing a script for a playwriting festival, but I've got writer's block. Any chance you can come over and help me bounce ideas off each other? You texted me because you're stuck in your ways.
You're reading my text out loud? What are you, a poorly written character conveying clunky exposition?
No, clunky exposition would be, "Hi, Max. It is me, Heather, your friend. I am here, a playwright, and we disagree on technique. I am here in your house, Max, helping you write a play, Max."
Touche. Well, as long as we use exposition as ammunition, as Robert McKee says, we should be fine.
You and your fancy books. I don't need all that to write. I just sit down and it flows out of me.
Ugh, pantsers. You're a pantser, right? You fly by the seat of your pants. I'm a plotter. I plot the story out before starting. You know, mortal enemies.
So what do you have so far?
Basically nothing.
Okay. In a pinch, they say, write what you know, which for you is,
I mean, I know a lot about storytelling.
a play about a play.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. So maybe this is about a playwright.
So you're a guy writing a play about a guy writing a play. That shouldn't confuse anyone.
No, we just have to lean into the self-referential humor. What if he's writing it for a playwright festival, just like me?
Us.
Us. That could work. Well, we make the protagonist a stand-in for me.
Honey, you're not the protagonist.
Let's call him something annoyingly close to my name. Max. How about Max? Ooh, what if we name the play Character Squared? You know, like squared like the math function?
I like character cubed. Alliteration.
No. So a guy, Matt, sits down to write a play about a play, and conflict?
Conflict. Time. The deadline. That could be the conflict, right?
Well, we need conflict between the characters too, though. I've got 3 actors to use.
How about one of them is his friend, who he has to call at the last minute? His friend, Hannah?
Heather becomes Hannah. Okay. This is gonna be very meta, isn't it? Okay, so when's our conflict gonna start? What's our impetus?
Impetus?
Yeah. Snyder calls it the catalyst, Field calls it the inciting incident, but it's all the same thing. In the beginning, an event from the outside disrupts the status quo and provokes the main conflict. It's either a threat or an opportunity.
So these two are brainstorming and something has to happen.
Right. Maybe this is a chance to introduce our 3rd actor?
Okay. Does this character present an opportunity or a threat?
Max, is that you? Did you tidy up like you said you would?
Hey, babe. No, I just got home. I'll take care of it in the morning.
You're kidding. No, I'm gonna have to. Oh, you didn't say you'd have company.
I mean, it's not really company, it's Heather.
Hi, Emma.
Hi.
She's helping with my play.
Okay, it's just the house is a mess, Max. If I'd known we have guests, I would have tidied up first.
Again, not guests, Heather.
If it makes you feel any better, Emma, he didn't plan this. He's a bad writer, so he phoned a friend at the last second.
Which reminds me, the clock is ticking, so...
You're gonna shoo me away like that? After I fed the baby, bathed her, and took care of all the bedtime stuff? Okay.
I'm sorry. Yes, but I really need to get going with this...
You didn't even ask how our day was today.
Emma, I'm a little preoccupied at the moment. Okay, any other day, of course, I'd be more attentive, but I...
It's not any other day. She started the meds today.
And it's the day of the festival deadline, too. Babe, we talked about this. You knew I'd be up all night writing, and I would need to focus.
I thought you'd have your chores done first.
I didn't get around to it. I'll do them tomorrow. Okay?
No, it's not okay. Anytime I have stuff to do, I plan around it. You could have too, but no. All you've done lately is sit in your butt, working on your masterpiece while I take care of everything. I've basically been a single parent lately, Max. So, I'm gonna go upstairs and change. And when I'm gone, I'd like to clean the house. Now!
I've basically been a single parent. Give me a break. Now where were we?
Inciting incident.
Right. What if we had his wife come in and tell him to clean the house? That would kickstart conflict.
Why don't you just give up and start cleaning? Take the L, Max.
No. I've been in a rut the past few months, okay? And we finally have a good idea. I have to write this play for my dad. Dad died a few years back. I was the only one there. His dying wish was for me to make something of myself. You see, he never really amounted to anything, and I guess he wanted me to avoid making the same mistake. So I'm not going to.
Maybe we should give Matt a tragic backstory.
Way to undercut my serious moment. But yes, that's good. See, look, we can't stop now, right? There's no reason that we can't multitask. There's two of us.
I ain't cleaning your house.
No, I mean, I do the cleaning and you do the writing.
You trust me to craft your masterwork?
Shut up and take the marker.
Okay.
Okay, so Matt starts in his ordinary world, drafting a script with his friend. The impetus is the wife, Emily, getting mad and insisting that he clean the house. Now, this forces him to react to the deliberation stage, and they decide to multitask, crossing the first threshold into the special world of Act 2.
Act 2, I thought this was a 10-minute play.
It is, but according to John York, the stories operate as fractals regardless of size. So, like a movie follows the same structure as an act, as a scene, etc. Right? So even short plays follow these formats.
And I thought we could escape this. So Emily, does she come back?
Maybe she can come back. I don't know. Nag some more, threaten to leave him, help raise the stakes.
You're gonna use the wife as a prop?
We can't make meaningful arcs for 3 characters. It's a 10-minute play. Why don't we lampshade it? You know, call attention to it and basically admit, yes, it's a mistake, but we're making it anyway. TikTok.
Checkmark patriarchy.
Now let's figure out the pillar beats, the major turning points. We skipped the hook, but we already have the impetus and the first act turn.
Which is Matt's decision to multitask.
Right.
Which you're sucking at right now.
So the other pillar beats are the midpoints, the all is lost, the second act turn, the climax, and the final image.
Checklists, what fun.
So the midpoints. It happens halfway through the story, obviously, but more importantly, it serves a critical function.
Which is?
Well, it depends who you ask. All right, Snyder says it raises the stakes and helps adds to a ticking clock. Brooks says it's when the hero goes from passive to active. Vogler calls it a supreme ordeal. Weiland says it's when the character sees their flaws for the first time. Bell calls this the mirror moments. But they all agree that something big happens at the midpoint that changes the story.
Great. So it can be anything. 5 incredibly helpful books.
Max, I'm coming downstairs. The house better be clean.
Ah, crap, what do I do?
I don't know. You got yourself into this mess. Mess. Get it?
Not helpful. Basement.
I'm coming downstairs. Oh, it doesn't actually look that terrible down here.
Hi, Emma.
Of course it doesn't. You're my #1 priority, babe.
Looks like you got your act together. Thanks.
You're welcome.
How's writing going?
Well, I took over writing so Max could clean, but he keeps micromanaging me. He thinks that books and structure have all the answers.
And Heather keeps suggesting that we just wing it, right? No way that can go wrong at a deadline.
You kill the soul of the art form when you beat it to death with outlines.
Whoa, okay. Aha. So, Max wants to outline the story beforehand, and Heather wants to write it as you go. Okay, why don't you just find a middle ground? Plan a little, then write the rest from scratch?
No.
Suit yourself. I've got stuff to do, so if you'll excuse me.
Emma, I see you have a laundry basket there. Were you planning to do some laundry? In the basement?
Yep, it's towel night.
Oh, there's no need to do that, babe. It's my turn.
We don't have any towels, Max. I want to take a shower.
I know, but you always do the laundry, all right? Let me do it.
No, I feel bad for what I said earlier. My way of saying sorry.
Crap.
You tried.
Max! What the hell is this?
It's the new subterranean storage solution?
Unbelievable. You never actually cleaned, did you? The one time I think you get your priorities straight.
Emma, look, it's not that serious.
It is serious. For once, listen to tone of my voice. I hate the fact that you're turning me into a nagging wife.
Trust me, you don't need any help, sweetheart.
Bad move. Bad move.
Perfect. I don't suppose you'll go get her. Look, Max, if the house isn't clean, actually clean, by the time I come back, I'll take the baby to my mom's house for a few days. I swear!
Emma just gave us our midpoint. Jot this down, okay? Wife comes in and discovers failed attempt to conceal mess, threatens to walk out if house isn't cleaned. Boom! Raises the stakes and adds a ticking clock.
I love how seriously you're taking this.
I get ultimatums every week around here, okay? If I had a nickel.
You'd have more than you ever earned writing.
Okay, so let's figure out the protagonist's arc. If I remember correctly, there are 3 types.
Here we go.
Now, do we want Matt to grow and improve throughout the story, positive change arc, worsen and grow corrupted, negative change arc, or to cause change in other characters, flat arc?
This is fun for you.
Heather, focus.
Positive change.
Okay, so Matt has to learn something. All right, so what's his character flaw? What's the lie that he believes about the world?
That his own personal ambition is more important than his familial obligations?
Can't hear you.
I can't think that fast. Sorry, I got nothing.
Well, Heather, we need to figure out the end of his arc so we can set it up in the beginning.
We're gonna map this out all the way to the end.
Yes, Heather, to the end. Think about it. If you're planning, let's say you're planning a road trip, okay? Let's say New York to LA, right? And you know your destination, but you plan pit stops, right? Boston, Atlanta, Denver, Houston. The pillar beats are pit stops.
You clearly failed geography.
The point is, you need to know your destination before you start driving.
But what if there is no destination? I mean, plenty of people just get in the car and go wherever the wind takes them.
Yeah, and those people run out of gas and crash at a shady motel. Look, All the famous writers got there from planning, okay? James Patterson, bestseller. John Grisham, bestseller. J.K. Rowling,
Ew.
bigoted, transphobic, bestseller.
Not all. For every Rowling and Grisham, there's Stephen King. He's a famous pantser. And George R.R. Martin. Yeah, see, I can name drop too, jerk.
Oh, I wonder, of all the authors that we've mentioned, which one, a plotter or a pantser, is notorious for not finishing his books?
At least King writes his own... Sorry. Look, I gotta go.
What? Why?
I don't know, my kid is sick, throwing up, not sleeping.
What about Character Squared? We're not done.
Dude, did you hear me? My son is sick. Dude, you haven't even asked about him since I got here. I mean, did you remember I'm a mom, or were you so focused on your precious play to even ask? Well, my kid is sick, and unlike you, my head isn't so far up my own butt that I can't take care of him. He's sick, so I'm leaving.
Fine. You were holding me back anyway. I'm the protagonist, remember? I've got everything I need right here. Okay, now let's see. If part 2 is proactive, part 3 is reactive. This is when your hero is frantic and scrambled. Okay. In part 3, this is when your hero steps up. He gets downright proactive. Part 3 is reactive. Part 3 is proactive. Well, which one is it? Okay, no, relax. It's just a couple minor contradictions. The answer still lies in structure, not spontaneity. like what? I'm just gonna sit down, start writing, and poof, get an idea out of the blue? Hey, what do you know?
Why am I not surprised? Heather left. I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to work with you either. Well... Goodbye, Max.
Wait, where are you going?
I told you already.
Yeah, I heard you. Your mom's. But you said you were gonna check first?
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You said if the house isn't clean after I calm down the baby, then I go to my mom's. See, I listened.
Fine. Would you look at that? Still looks like crap. There. I checked. Bye.
Hold on. You're actually leaving? No empty threats?
Yes, I'm done, Max. I keep thinking I should give you a second chance, but honestly, I have none left to give. I realize now what's important to you. It's obvious that we're...
Damn it. Pick up. Pick up.
Thank you for calling.
Damn it.
Please leave a message.
Hi, it's me. Listen, I need you to come back. Okay, please? I'll change, I promise. Heather, I'll do anything. I'll make you the protagonist. Look, okay, I'm willing to try being a pantser if you're willing to try being a plotter. We can meet in the middle, okay? Like what Emma said, we can be plantsers. Anyway, just don't give up on me, okay? I need your help. Damn it! I can't do this alone! Sorry, Dad. I've already got a legacy.
Max, it was a false alarm. Literally regular spit up. Anyway, I have the best idea for the ending. The actors look straight at the audience and... You are not here. Okay, well... You went after Emma? Attaboy, Max. That's character development. That's an ending. That's better than my idea. Okay, well, I'm just gonna... This is what happens when you choose the wrong protagonist.
Action.
It depends who you ask. Snyder says it's when the hero, when it raises the stakes and adds a... Can I start over? I'm sorry.
Yeah, cut.
That's character development. That's an ending. That's better than my idea for the ending. Okay, well, you kill the soul of the art form when you beat it to death without lines.
Whoa, okay. So, Max wants to outline things beforehand, and Heather wants to write it as you go. Why don't you just find a middle ground? Plan a little, then write the rest from scratch?
Cut.
Hi, Betsy.